We just had a new Darkin champion, yes, but what about a second Darkin champion? Xolaani is a very interesting character we know quite a lot about already from Legends of Runeterra, and she even was mentioned recently by Varus in his new voice lines alongside Naafiri and Valiva.
Valiva, Xolaani, Naafiri, what unique ambitions you have, my sisters.
We don't know much about Valiva, but we know quite a bit about Xolaani, how she looks like and the forms she can take, and also the human that she is possessing, her lore, her weapons, how she sounds like since she got 3 minutes of voice lines,
let me in,
her powers, and how she might work as a future possible champion and what her abilities might look like. It's not the first time we had a card from Legends of Runeterra that got turned into a champion. Yone was first in lore before he got made into a champion in League. So just like Jack, let's dive a bit into everything we know about this little raid boss Xolaani that's been hiding in the shadows for quite a while now, and how she might work as a potential future champion in League of Legends. But speaking of shadows, legends and the raid boss, this video is sponsored by, you guessed it, Raid Shadow Legends. You probably already know that the game is played by trillions of sentient beings across the multiverse. It's free to play and has great graphics for a mobile game, but it is also playable on PC, with over 700 unique champions and waifus to collect from different factions, a bunch of bosses to fight, and constant updates. I have first played the game a couple of years ago, when there weren't that many heroes, but my top 3 most played champions are Sniper, War Priest, and my favorite and main is Elaine. I wonder why. You can gear them up and upgrade their levels as well as armor, their skills and masteries. You can always get crystals to find new heroes, and after you build your comp of heroes, there are many game modes you can take them to, both PvE and PvP. And best part is you can even let the game play itself. If you don't want to use their skills on your own, you can just set it on auto and put it on double speed and let it play itself like TFT, so it's a game that you can relax with and clear out while collecting a bunch of cool heroes. They also just added a new boss, Akumori the Phantom Shogun, alongside a new feature that allows you to upgrade your gear even more in the accessory Ascension. Also, they just made an animated series free to watch on YouTube called Raid Call of the Arbiter. All episodes are out already. If you never played the game before, use my link in the description or scan my QR code and you'll get instant free bonuses, an epic lizard champion called Drake, and other useful things like energy refills, skill tomes and XP boosters. You can add me too, my name in game is Deremus, and after you make your account, we can build up a clan as well. So click that link in the description and join in. Thanks to Raid for sponsoring this video, and now let's continue. So, Xolaani was the daughter of a healer, born in Shurima under the presence of a previous incarnation of the aspect of the Protector. She too became a healer like her parents, trying to save as many lives as she could with an ancient form of hemomancy, and speaking out against war. With the help of the Sun Disk, she actually became an Ascended, but as they battled in the Void War, they got consumed by madness, and Xolaani began using her hemomancy powers to mind control her fellow Darkin into servitude, thinking that the only way to end the war was to forcefully unite the whole world under her control. That could be a good theme for her abilities to global mind control. But she could not control all the Darkin and was defeated and kept locked away in her weapons. Those weapons being the Darkin blood letters, quite unique looking. The weapons eventually got discovered by Mastery and his order, and by Cain as well. A battle took place between Cain and Mastery, and only him and one of his followers, June, remained alive. And June is the one that got possessed by Xolaani. She picked up the blades trying to save herself and Mastery, but got completely claimed by Xolaani as her vessel. Then she went back to Shurima to grow her powers at the Altar of Blood. Some Darkin tried to stop her, including Aatrox, but every Darkin she defeated and enslaved to join her side made her stronger, changing her form as well as her powers. Even Kayle and the Aspect of Justice, that's apparently her mom, tried to stop her, but couldn't once she reached her final form. And in the end, only Rise, using the Infinity Stones, managed to finally defeat her. As for the card itself, she's an overwhelming card, and to play her you need to kill an ally, and once killed her weapon card gets placed into your hand. Her first upgraded form has +2/+2 for each ally that dies with its power increased, and at 16 gets empowered to her final form that transforms attacking non-Darkin followers into exact copies of her. So she could be a really cool champion. Maybe to spice it up a bit, actually make her a support instead of an assassin or bruiser, and have her control allies and enemies, and just don't let them die or revive them as husks afterwards and control a bunch of characters independently across the map. That would be true macro play, kinda like Abatur from HOTS. And of course, since she knows Hemomancy, she will have some blood magic abilities too, maybe spin with her blades, and if she hits enemies, takes their blood to form blood shields for herself and her allies, or have a blood link and share the damage taken, and have the ultimate turn her into the final big form for a while, or make it a passive and be like Kale and she changes as she levels, and the ultimate just transforms all the champions into copies of her, or maybe even minions. She could really be a fun and interesting champion. Also check out her voice lines too to have a better feel about her.
They will never die, because I will never let them. War is a curse I cannot permit. Life is precious. It must be protected. No, you will obey your blood. Closer, Aatrox. Come to me. They will love me once again, as will you. And now peace is just moments away. I am your family now. You will come to love me. Come, child. We write a new legacy of peace. Hush, my child. Be at peace. To me, Aatrox, we have a common enemy. You never would listen, Aatrox, but now you will. You must be rise. Bow to your queen. My children, the first of all. Hope is a poisonous draught, but I bring life. Speak my truth, Tarosh. The sanguine towers shall rise once more. So much blood, so much life. I am freed. Peace through servitude. I am ascended. Let me in. You needn't suffer. You are better than this. Aatrox! I cannot die.
So what do you think? Would you like to see her added to the game eventually? And what would you like her abilities to be like? Leave a like or I will steal your blood and make a milkshake out of it. Click the link in the description to check out Raid Shadow Legends for free, and thanks for watching.